it's raining and I am so happy. The windows are open, the AC is off. I don't think it's cooled down in here because it's so humid. No, it's still hanging in there at 70, which is what I've had the AC set at. But it feels nice in here, getting lots of fresh air coming in, so that's lovely. I'm just making myself some coffee. I have 4 minutes, 4 minutes before I have to be on a call. But yeah, like, winter's back. It's very bizarre. It's only supposed to get up to like 63 today. Let me see if it's still saying that. Yeah, it's 57 right now. It's saying 64 is going to be our high. So it's not that warm, but it is very humid and very rainy. It's cooled back down. It's gonna stay like for the next 9 days. The very last day on the 10-day forecast is saying 73. So I think spring is coming back. We'll see what that looks like over the next few days. It's Wednesday, by the way, as I'm filming this. It is Wednesday, March 15th. Spring break is done. Very sad about that. Spring break is done. I'm back to work. Today is a work day for me. I have so much grading to do and so many drafts to review in my inbox. So as soon as my call is done, I'm going to be parking myself on the couch and putting on probably an Emily D. Baker live stream, at least a replay if there's not a current live, and just listen to that while I grade. So yeah, it's March 15th. It's the middle of March. Spring break is done. It should be 80 and sunny by now, and instead it's 57 and raining, and we have temperatures ranging from 64 to 69 for the next almost 10 days. I don't know what's happening. I'm not complaining. I think a lot of other people in Phoenix are complaining, but I'm not complaining. I am loving this. I don't know what is happening, and it's wild because I literally just posted my vlog for the final hike of the season, and now I'm like, oh, but like if it's 68 this weekend, maybe I could go hiking. And then my knees start screaming and are like, no, we're only just finally starting to feel normal again. Let's not ruin that. So I don't know. It might be my final hike. I might have to force myself to stick to that just because my knees, y'all. I need to get on my call. My knees are, they're doing better. So my final hike was last Wednesday, but then Thursday and Friday were really busy over at the house, and so they were sore from that. And then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I was like resting, like proper resting. And by Monday night, they were starting to feel slightly normal again. I have got to do those dishes. So by Monday night, they were starting to feel normal again, and then I went to work yesterday. So, and by last night, they were, oh my gosh, so much pain in my knees. It was not fun. But yeah, so my knees were not happy with me yesterday, and it was not ideal. But I put on some of the deep tissue oil that my mom gave me last night because that's how desperate I was. Oh, I need my charger. My laptop is not going to make it through this whole call on on what's left of its charge. So I put some of the deep tissue stuff on, and it feels a lot better this morning. My knees feel a lot better this morning. So yay, I think that worked. And with this rain, it's supposed to rain all day. We'll see if it does. Oh, I've been really low lighting. We'll see how my knees behave, or rather my knees are thinking we'll see how Andrea behaves, and then we'll decide how we'll behave. So I would like to go for a walk, but I might today just might be a yoga day. If it rains all day like this, I don't really want to go out and get rained on. I knew I should have bought a rain jacket. I was thinking, no, the season's almost done. Like, I'm not gonna get any use out of it this year. Should have bought the rain jacket. Anyway, it's lovely. I'm so excited. I'm wearing my favorite Oxford hoodie, my Keble College hoodie. I've got cozy leggings on. I'm just messy hair in a top knot. Just having a total relaxing, cozy, rainy day at home. I've got the windows open just so I can hear it. I'm smiling, I'm grinning ear to ear because this is just amazing. I'm so excited. I need to get logged on to my call and I will check with you guys in a little while. Hello, my lovely. It's been forever. Oh gosh, same. No, I wish. Okay, it is now 12:30. I'm done with my call. I need to, oh, I forgot. I need to write a letter of recommendation and then I need to start grading. This is why I get started earlier in the day. So like I've already started stuff. I just need to get back to it now that I've had a little detour in my schedule. Not that I have a schedule. I was just looking at my planner. Like, it's mid-March and I have not used my planner at all this month. Partly because the very beginning of the month was spring break. Like, all of last week was spring break. I'm winging it and making stuff up as I go along this week. I really want to plan out, like, there's stuff that I need to do my taxes and I really wanted to get them done before the end of March. So don't panic, Andrea. We haven't reached panic stations yet. We're not there yet. Hopefully we won't get there. There's a lot to do. This is that point in the semester though where I do start to get overwhelmed, just because it feels like there's so much to do with my job in general, but then there's a lot to do as the end of the semester rolls around. Then I'm also just getting tired, and so I have less capacity to do things and to handle things. It's a lot, and I'm trying not to get overwhelmed and stressed, because like it'll all get done. It always does, but it feels like there's so much. I don't know, for some reason today I'm just really feeling that. Like this whole week, like Monday was working, but I still was, like, I stayed in my pajamas. I was cozy on the couch doing teaching admin and grading work. Like, I didn't treat it like a work day. And then yesterday was like just full on teaching. It was office hours at home and then going to campus and teaching all day. Yesterday felt like, I don't know, the teaching days are just sometimes a little bit of an out-of-body experience. It's just, I know what needs to be done. I've got my schedule. I have my lesson plan. Something in my brain just clicks over into autopilot and I just get through the day. And like, that's going to happen again tomorrow. It just feels like there's 2 days a week where it's almost like I black out. It's not quite that extreme, but it is kind of like I wake up on a Tuesday or a Thursday and
time does something really funny, and before I know it, it's the end of the day. And like I work those days, so I am being productive, I am getting stuff done. That time is being used for a positive, productive purpose. But it just feels like by the end of the day, I'm sitting on the couch and it's like, what did I do today? What happened today? It's weird. It is. It's weird. And so I think because I don't get anything else done on those 2 days, it feels like I'm losing time, even though that's not actually what's happening. It's not that extreme. But it just feels like everything else for the week then, like YouTube videos, writing, grading, lesson planning, replying to email. Because like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I get some work done during office hours. Oh, my groceries are here. Totally forgot about that. Anyway, so groceries are here. So I need to put those away. Anyway, long ramble short, like it's just gonna be a busy day. It's a nice quiet day because at least it is raining. It feels really cozy. I'm gonna sit on my couch and grade and stuff like that. But it's a lot. And I think today I'm just kind of feeling how much of a lot it is. But I'm gonna get groceries put away, get some lunch made, park myself on the couch, and start grading. And I will talk to you guys later. If I sit just right, you won't be able to see my laundry drying behind me. It's almost 4:30. I haven't even gotten to my grade books. I'm still stuck in my email. I've had several drafts to review. I've finished, at least unless someone has emailed me in the last like 30 minutes, I have finished looking at the drafts for my 101 students. So I've finished looking at the problem analysis drafts in my email. I still have to grade the rough drafts in the grade book. But the email was the priority because I've told my students multiple times that I do not give feedback on rough drafts in the grade book. So they have to submit a rough draft for a grade, but I don't give feedback in there. I now make my students share an editable Google Doc of their rough draft with me if they want my feedback. So I would happily give feedback to every single one of my students. I just make them go through a separate step. I mean, I do kind of keep an eye on things. If a student is making a really big mistake, I'll leave big picture notes in the rough draft, but email is where I do the majority of the reviewing and feedback work. And so I had quite a few of those. So that's taken up my whole afternoon. And I still have some rough drafts of reports to look at for my business writing students, which is a bit funny because, okay, their rough drafts must have been due because I have a whole bunch of them turned in. Looks like a few students in this one class haven't turned them in. So I think their first drafts were due last night. So I'm going to look through these. And I think that's going to take me up to about 5 o'clock.
I could just work until 6 today. But like I have a vlog that's I need to edit for Friday. I'm just I'm so ahead on the vlogs. I could just upload the vlog on Saturday instead of Friday, because I know I'm not going to have time to edit it tomorrow. Today is just, I'm trying really hard not to get emotional as well. Today is just one of those days where it just feels like I can't do anything and like everything is going off the rails. The only thing keeping me from going into full panic meltdown is how beautiful the weather is. That's keeping my mood up, at least to a certain point. It stopped raining for now. I don't know if it's gonna start raining again or if it's just ended raining early. Now it looks like there's still chances of rain throughout the rest of the night. Like my brain is just, I'm not having a good day, y'all. I probably shouldn't be vlogging today, but I've started and I've got footage and now I'm committed, so we're just gonna run with it. But today is just one of those days where my brain just feels like it's spinning off into a million different directions. I just feel very overwhelmed. Work is fine. It's not hard. It's not stressful. It's just taking up a lot of time and a lot of brain power. I just feel like I am struggling to stay focused. Like I've already gotten up, I've done some laundry, as you can see behind me. I've done some dishes. Like stuff is getting done, but my brain is focusing on the things that aren't getting done. Like I'm not going to get as much grading done today as I'd wanted because my email is taking me so long, which is still important. It's not like I'm wasting my time on silly emails. Like I'm doing valuable work in my email. I got that letter of recommendation done, so that's good. But like, I'm not getting as much grading done. I'm not gonna get this vlog edited tonight. I can already tell that at whatever time I stop working today, that's just gonna be it. Tonight is not gonna be one of those nights where I can put on something fun on TV and edit a vlog or do some writing or, you know, do something else. I think I've got maybe one more hour left in me to work, and I don't know why I'm getting so emotional, because it's not that big of a deal. It's not an issue. None of this is an issue, but this keeps happening. My emotions just feel like they're all over the place, and it's driving me nuts, which isn't helping. But yeah, I think I've got like one more hour left in me. I think I can work until 5:30, maybe push it to 6, and then I'm just gonna stop. I still need to figure out something for dinner. I don't know what to have for dinner, which means I'm probably gonna end up eating popcorn or something stupid like that, because that's what happens when my brain gets like this and I can't. Like today is just one of those days where it feels like all of my executive function skills and ability out the window, gone. They ran away and I don't know when they're coming back. These days are rare, and so I'm really grateful for that, but when they hit me, it sucks. So yeah, the struggle bus has picked me up today, and I really hope that it arrives at its destination and lets me get off, because I want off the struggle bus for sure, so that I can get back to getting stuff done. I keep trying to remind myself I am getting stuff done. I am being productive. Getting through all of those emails and all of those drafts is a big thing, and I should not be letting my brain trick me into thinking that that's not a big chunk of work done. So yeah, it's been a quiet afternoon. The rain has been nice. Now the rain has stopped. My brain is being weird, so that's making me a little bit stressed, but overall it's been a perfectly nice afternoon, and that's just what I have to stay focused on.
Can you hear the birds? They're being so loud. Sitting here with my blank planner, just writing down what I've done. I had my call today, have reviewed drafts, I've done my email, graded 302 outlines, I've graded the 102 rough drafts, I've done dishes and I've done laundry. It doesn't feel like I've done enough. Like, listing it out, it doesn't feel like nearly enough, but I know it was a lot. I know that there were just so many drafts and they did take a long time. Oh my gosh, that breeze just feels amazing. I wish I could have gone for a walk. It has cleared up. There's like blue sky now. I'm not sure. It still says it might rain later today, but I don't know. There's just a really nice breeze coming in the window right now, and it's just making me very happy. This weather today has been perfect for a day that has ended up with me just feeling very frazzled here at home, to at least have been able to turn the air conditioning back off and open up the windows and have this fresh air. And that breeze it's just giving me life right now. I cannot even describe it. Oh, that breeze, all this fresh air, it's making me sleepy again. I love it, but oh gosh. So yes, it is now 8 minutes to 6 o'clock. I worked until about 5:45. I thought at 5:30, I'm like, oh, can I make it till 6? But I was just about done grading the rough drafts for my 102 students, and it just felt like I could start grading rough drafts for my 302 students, but then I'd be finished. I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to get through a full class by 6 o'clock. And I like to kind of grade them in batches, like do at least one full class. And so it just felt like at 5:45 I was at a good stopping point in terms of my work. And I was also kind of past my stopping point mentally. So I made it to 5:45, which is still 45 minutes longer than I originally intended, but I also didn't get through. I was too optimistic. I thought I could get completely caught up on my email and on my grading today, and if my brain had been a little bit stronger today, I probably could have done that, but my brain just wasn't cooperating. Cognitively, I'm just really struggling today. I hate that feeling. Like, that's something I'm still pretty hard on myself about, and I'm working on it. Like, I need to not be so hard on myself when it comes to my cognitive function, because I know right now, between fibromyalgia, burnout, and ADD, all three of those things impact my cognitive functioning. And so if I'm having a rough day, like, all three of those things can kind of flare up and make it even more difficult. So like, I know why my brain gets like this, and I know what causes it, and I know what will help it, and I know what I need to do, which is just to cut myself some slack and not stress and not force myself to do stuff. But it's still hard. I'm still someone, I've talked about this before, and this is one of the reasons why I'm pursuing slow living. I'm basically a recovering workaholic, type A perfectionist. Like, those are all labels that certainly throughout my PhD I would have applied to myself. It was just nose to the grindstone, get stuff done, don't make time for rest, just working, because there was always stuff to do, and it was all important. And I can be that way. This goes back to the conversation about me being very goal oriented. I am that way, whether it's a big goal like writing a whole book, or whether it's a small goal like getting a batch of papers graded. I just laser focus until it's done. And if anything pops up to impede that goal, like if I'm just having a rough day with brain fog and I can't concentrate, I will get very hard on myself. And I talk about all of this because I know many of you have the same struggles. So here's your reminder that you're not alone. It's not just you dealing with it. It helps me, like, having talked to a lot of you guys in the comments, it helps me to know that I'm not crazy. This isn't just a me thing. This is a very common thing that a lot of people I know also struggle with. But I think for a lot of us, when we have perceived ourselves as type A perfectionists who get stuff done to a high standard, when we're people who are like, I'm used to my brain functioning at a certain level, and when it doesn't, I just feel really deficient and I feel really bad about myself. Like, I have so many insecurities and so many things that I don't feel good about myself in, and we won't get into those because they're not valid, right? You know, we all have things that we think about ourselves that are not true. We probably shouldn't be thinking those things about ourselves. So we're not going to get into all of my insecurities, but I have all of these insecurities, and my brain and my intelligence is one of the things I've always felt really confident about. And I know I've mentioned this before in the vlogs, but there's so many new people here, so I think it's one of those things that bears repeating, because some of the new subscribers might relate to this. But I'm someone who, my brain and my intelligence and my ability to focus and get stuff done and my ability to be productive is one of the things that I've always felt good about and felt like I could be proud of myself for those things. And I've always felt that those are like, that's like an asset that I have, whereas like I sometimes feel like I'm lacking in other areas. I probably shouldn't take as much pride in my intelligence as I do, but like it's one of the few things that I feel like I can be really like pleased with myself, that like I have this ability. And so I think that's one of the reasons why the brain fog and the cognitive issues that come along with things like fibromyalgia, ADD, burnout, it's why those things hit me the hardest and hit my confidence the hardest, because those are things that several years ago I would have said were the best things about me, and were things that I've always gotten complimented on. My ability to be so productive, how smart I am. And I've probably put, my emotions are all over the place, and talking about this brings up a lot of stuff. But over the last couple years, as the burnout has really been bad. So I guess the last like almost 5 years, like since finishing my PhD, and kind of trying to adjust to life after grad school, after the high intensity of grad school, I've been realizing that I have placed too much of my self-worth in my intelligence and my productivity and my ability to get stuff done and to be a good scholar and a good teacher, and like there is so much more to me to be proud of than that. And on a day like today, when cognitively I am just not functioning normally, I'm not, and it's not even that I'm doing that badly, like I'm still getting stuff done, but I just feel like I'm functioning at a much lower level today than I am used to. And I'm sure that that's a bit of bouncing back and getting back into my schedule after a week off. There's always an adjustment after you come back from a break. I didn't get as much sleep last night as I would have liked. The weather fluctuating like this is definitely probably also impacting my sleep patterns and just impacting my mood and stuff. And like, this weather has been great, but the up and down, the sharp swings never works with my body. So like, I know there's reasons for why I'm not feeling well today, and it's not gonna last forever, but it's still really frustrating, and I don't respond well. I just get really upset with myself, way more upset than I should allow myself to get. So yeah. And then I'm also getting this really rambly and chatty, and I feel like this vlog is just, I feel like this vlog has no direction. But I really wanted to vlog today because the weather was just gonna be so beautiful, and it has been. And every time I worry about a vlog and feel like, oh, that one just did not go well, you guys always respond really well to those vlogs. So, and I think it's because so many of you are in a similar position to me, and you're struggling with very similar things, and you relate. And it always prompts really good discussions in the comments. But yeah, it's now pretty much, it's 6 o'clock because I've been talking for a long time. Is it like 10, where did 10 minutes go? I need to go sort something out for dinner. This week was a 2-night event for The Bachelor, so there's night 2 for me to watch on Hulu. I wanted to do some book work, some outlining work. I might still do some character interview questions in Babisco, maybe while dinner is cooking. I don't know what, I don't think I want to cook anything though. You know, I might just do breakfast for dinner. I might just make some toast and scramble up some eggs or something like that. I don't know. I need to stop talking and just go sit for 20 minutes or so and think what I want to do for dinner, and then I will sort that out. But yeah, I think at this point I'm done working for the day. I've maxed out on what my brain can handle. I need to just go sit down and relax and have a cozy evening. I'm still trying to cool the apartment down, so I've still got all the windows open. It's only cooled down to 69 because it's been so humid, but I'm hoping it'll get cooler before I go to bed tonight, because I would love to sleep under a pile of blankets. I honestly think I put my duvet away, and I honestly think that that's part of why I'm not sleeping as well. I might need to get my weighted blanket out. Battery light is flashing, so I'm gonna stop talking and go get on with a cozy evening here at home. Okay, it's just past 9:30, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I should sit up, but I'm very comfy right now. And I'm in the middle, well, not quite the middle, of watching a YouTube video, so I'm going to finish watching this, and then I'll get in bed and do some reading for a little bit. But I do not want to stay up late because it's a school night, and I have a long day tomorrow. And as we have established in this vlog, I'm not doing so great. So I need as much sleep as possible. I should honestly probably stop watching this vlog and just go get in bed right now. I hate having to do the mature, responsible thing. It's not fun. I will finish this vlog tomorrow or Friday or this weekend or something. So we'll turn that off. I guess I will get up from my very comfy and cozy position here. I really do think I should get in bed and like get ready for bed, and then get in bed now and not wait, because then I'll just be up too late, and then I won't get enough sleep tonight, and I'll be tired tomorrow, and blah blah blah, trying to be an adult. I will
straighten up all of these cushions and blankets tomorrow. Normally, I straighten everything up before I go to bed and just make the couch look really nice before I go to sleep. Not tonight. Tonight, I cannot be bothered. I need to close the windows up. It started raining again. So exciting. Now it's just kind of drizzling outside. It's been so lovely. I was so excited when it started raining again. And it was raining hard earlier. Like, it was really coming down. It was really loud. You could hear it really, really well. Then it sort of died off. Now it's just a very steady but gentle rain. It's just so nice. I mean, we need this rain so badly. Yeah, I just love listening to it. I love the rain. I tried doing some vlog editing, didn't get far. Unless something wild happens, I don't think that video is going to be ready for Friday. But I could not edit. I couldn't. Just my head wasn't there. And then I tried doing some editing, not editing, outlining, character development. I was doing some character development in Babisco, but you haven't missed much. I haven't done that much. I haven't made that much progress on getting back into that outline. So probably this weekend I will try to update you on that. But I just haven't, I haven't had the time to work on it the way that I had wanted to and hoped that I would. I had wanted to do some work on that today and it just didn't happen. Just like vlog editing didn't happen. I did end up getting a good amount of grading done. Like, I didn't get all of it done. I'm not fully caught up, but I do have to admit I got a lot of grading done when I consider how many emails and how many drafts in my email I had to review. I should be very proud of my progress with that. So it's been a good day. It has. It's been a rocky day. It's been a slightly more emotional day than I wanted it to be, but it's been a good day. This weather has been incredible, so that's what I'm focusing on. The weather, and that I did manage to get a decent amount of grading done. So I'm very happy about that. Before I ramble for 20 minutes again, I'm gonna go. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope I've been able to keep you company, or if you've been having a rough day as well, I hope that this vlog makes you feel a little less alone. I was watching Cassie's vlog. She's got the channel Cassie aka Nova, and her vlog was a bit about how she's struggling at the moment. It was just like, I really needed to see this. I needed to see that I'm not the only one struggling today. Obviously her vlog was filmed, you know, I don't know how many days ago, but it's not like the exact same day. But still, it's like, just sometimes it's nice. You don't want your friends to suffer and struggle, but sometimes it's also nice to know that, like, we're all just going through stuff and I'm not alone and she's not alone, and we're all just living life and dealing with all the lovely curveballs that life throws us sometimes. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. That would be amazing. As our end of the vlog question or whatever, you can leave me some heart emojis or some hug emojis. Just, I feel like I just could use some hugs right now. But our question, I just would like to know, how are you guys doing? What's going on with you? How have things been? If you've been having a rough day, what is one good thing that's happened today? So like, today has been rough in places, but the weather and the rain has just been so amazing. So that's what I'm holding on to and thinking about tonight. So if you've been having a rough day, what's one thing that's still been good about today? And if you've been having a good day, then tell me why you've been having a good day. What's made it good? I'd like to know. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, get all cozy. I'm gonna go read, and I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!